We're going to backflush our Tetra pressure filter today. It does have the backflush feature, which means we can clean this thing out without getting our hands dirty, which I'm a big fan of. Now, we can see our pond here. We got some fish in it, which are pretty cool. Water's looking good, starting to murk up just a little bit. Now, if we look at our filter over here, we've got a couple different things we need to take note of before we start backflushing this thing. I've got a hose here and a fitting to put on so we can get the water out of the area. Otherwise, the water's just going to dump right out of here and make a big old mess. I really don't want that. Now, this filter does have a UV in it. Our UV indicator's right here. It's lit up. The UV is working. Now, really, we want to unplug that UV when we turn the pump off, because we're going to have to turn the pump off to backflush it. A lot of these backflush filters have caps over the area, and you can see there's water coming out of there. You can see, that's why they put the cap there. So I'm going to put this back on. Now, the key with these things is to turn the UV off and unplug the pump. So let's do that real quick. We're going to go ahead, I'm going to unplug our UV. Unplug our pump. Did I unplug the wrong one? No, we're good. That water flows down. Okay, so this is what we do. We're going to go ahead, unscrew this. Now, I've got a fitting here that kind of fits this hose I'm going to use. You know what I say, kinda. I'm going to go ahead and put that on there just like that. And then I'm going to turn this thing to clean just like that. I'm going to put my hose on there just like that. Now, I'm going to go plug this thing in. I'm going to ask Corey here to hold that hose on there because it's not on there very snug, and if I turn the pump on, it's just going to blow water everywhere. Now, as with any backflush filter, it's going to go ahead and it's washing everything out. And you can kind of, if we put that on there, it's taking the water down. And if you look in there, the water's throwing chunks out. I don't know how good you can pick it up on camera, but with any backflush filter, the key is to go ahead and let it run for a few minutes. And what I even do sometimes, I kind of take them and shake them like this. That'll lodge all the garbage out of them. And you can see now, look at that water. Look at what's coming out of there now. There's all kinds of good stuff coming out of there. And I just shake it just like that. And I do it a few times and you can see all that brown coming out of there. Whereas the discharge was clear before. And what you really want to do on these, you want to let them backflush for at least a few minutes until your water starts clearing up. And you can see ours is starting to, it's still got a tea color to it, but it's not as dirty as it was. So I'm gonna shake this thing some more, and we're not getting any more foul water, so our filter's backflushed. And that's how easy it is. And if you look at my hands, no dirt, no pond scum, no stinky fish poop. We're all clear. I'm gonna get this thing set up back right the way. Check next week for more videos.